If you need a 50mm lens for your Sony E-mount camera, you're in luck, because give or take there's 4 autofocus ones. You've got the classic Zeiss 55, which we all know and love. You've got the cheap and cheerful 50, about $250. You've got this beast here, the Zeiss 50 1.4, and that's around 1800. Or, to throw a little curveball in there, you've now got this beast, Samyang rocking on 50 1.4, probably around $600 or $700. Let's have a look. So you've got 9 blades, same as the Zeiss 55, I believe. I think the Sony 50 Nifty 50's got 7. And the new expensive Zeiss 1.4 has 11. But still, this is coming in as a bargain if you desperately need your 1.4. So what doesn't it have? Well, you got no aperture ring. Zeiss does autofocus, manual focus. I would have liked to have seen the button focus hold. I used that for eye autofocus on the G Master. Would have liked to have seen that there, but it isn't. How important is 50mm to you? Since getting the 85, I haven't used 50 for anything. So I'm starting to wonder whether putting in my order in for this is a bit of a mistake, especially when this came along. If you want a 1.4 but you don't use it all that often, this could be the one. It's going to be interesting to see if this has continuous eye autofocus on the 6300 and the 7R2. Hasn't been confirmed as yet. If it doesn't, I don't think I would bother. I'd have to stick native. All things considered, with all of these lenses, all of these 50s, and the 1.4s, and the $1,700-$1,800 for this, you know what I reckon is still the best? I don't think you can go too far wrong with the Zeiss 55. I know it's old, I know it's held together by a thin piece of glue, but man, I do like the images that come out of it. Some people commenting it's a little bit clinical, blah 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 blah, but honestly, bang for buck, the 55, I know it's not a 1.4, but this has been one of the greatest lenses for E-mount system for a long time, and unless you're willing to spend basically twice the price just to go down to 1.4, do you need 1.4 at 50? That's the question you need to be asking yourself. If you desperately need it, this might be the more viable option. If you at the moment you're contemplating the cheap and cheerful 50, pay a bit more and get this one instead. If you're contemplating between this 55 and the 1.4, I say get this one instead. Save the money and go out, little trip somewhere, do some shoots. So that is what I would recommend as a 50 for the Sony. I reckon that the king is still the 55 Zeiss. As usual, guys, it's been emotional.